The ship travels through the solar system and Wall-E tries to call for Eve through a porthole so she can watch the magnificent astral bodies with him. The ship then lands on a colossal vessel called the Axiom. Inside, multiple machines begin refueling the smaller craft, and other robots are summoned to scan Eve and the rest of her kind. Wall-E is dragged by a machine and the robots identify him as a foreign and contaminated object. He avoids detection by hiding away from their scans. However, when the maintenance droids scan Eve, a green alert is activated all over the shop, and Eve is taken on a stretcher by multiple droids and placed in an elevator. Wall-E follows them, refusing to abandon Eve. When they exit the lift, Wall-E is bewildered by the thousands of robots zipping around in a traffic-like system. He is unable to keep up with Eve as he is scared of the traffic. He finally musters the courage to chase after her, and when he crosses to a different lane, he sees humans on hover chairs for the first time. All the people are heavy due to the microgravity in space, and they are glued to their screens, preferring to communicate virtually even if their friends are right next to them. Wall-E notices that the humans barely move from their seats and that robots are available everywhere and anytime, ready to serve the humans and bring their food, water, and whatever they need. There are so many humans on hover chairs that they create a traffic jam, all the while being oblivious to everything around them. A man mistakenly assumes Wall-E is a service bot. He calls Wall-E over and asks for another drink, but Wall-E doesn't reply, so the man falls off his chair and lies on the ground, unable to carry himself back up. The service bot doesn't appear in time to help him, so Wall-E assists the man and helps him back on his chair. The man thanks him and introduces himself as John. Wall-E asks about Eve, but John tells him that's not his name. Suddenly, Eve is spotted in traffic, so Wall-E says goodbye to his new friend and chases after her. He jumps on a train-like car carrying Eve. The vehicle moves super fast and Wall-E watches advertisements about life on Axiom. People live in their seats, their food is liquefied in bottles, and they all dress the same way. Wall-E tries to squeeze behind a passenger to reach Eve but is unable to. Surprisingly, the lady is oblivious to him, so he turns off the passenger's screen and she finally notices him. She is gracious enough to move and allow Wall-E to reunite with Eve. Wall-E's peculiar yet friendly personality affects the people he encounters. When the train stops, the lady notices for the first time that they have a huge pool. Wall-E also waves at an administrative robot and the latter tries to wave back. He then takes Eve to the ship's bridge, where a bot scans her, and then calls the captain by opening a space in the floor, and inadvertently, Wall-E falls into the captain's quarters. When the captain awakens, Wall-E pretends to be one of the service bots and massages his feet, while the others pamper the captain and get him ready. Later, Wall-E accidentally goes back to the bridge and hides as the captain receives an extensive status report on the ship's systems. All seems to be normal, so the captain announces that it's the 700th anniversary of their 5-year cruise. After that, the lead bot informs the captain that one of their probes has returned with a positive signal. The captain is intrigued and wonders if it's true because no probe has ever returned with a positive signal. Eve is reactivated, much to Wall-E's delight, and the computer initiates a green alert, sealing the bridge and playing a top-secret video of a president congratulating the captain on their extraterrestrial vegetation evaluator discovering vegetation and so the planet capable of sustaining life. The president says it is time to return to Earth because they must recolonize and all they have to do is follow the guidebook. Wall-E hands the book to the captain and it says by inserting the plant into the ship's holodetector, a hyperjump back to Earth will occur.